had to have been about maybe 10 years old. I remember sitting in my kitchen. I had this table that it seemed large to me, but when you're younger, everything around you seems larger. Couches and chairs, everything. And I remember sitting there, and I would have a big piece of paper with me. And sometimes I would go to a store and get these really cheap rolls of paper. And I would just lay it out on the table, and I would just draw whatever I wanted to make. I did a lot of drawing of dinosaurs. I had this point in my life that I was fascinated with drawing them, of learning about them. And I also had times where I would go to my bedroom, and it was actually a shared bedroom. It wasn't a bedroom that I had all to myself. And there was, I remember, 2 windows in that bedroom. And the windows were really low. They were only about what seemed like maybe 8 inches from the floor. And I remember when I would wake up in the morning and the fog would be right there by the window, and I would just sit there and I'd just do some drawing, and where the sun was setting was in the same direction of where the house was facing. So when I would lay there in the evenings and I would do some drawing, I would always have the sun shining through the window and keep me warm during the winter and late fall time. And this was when I lived in Florida, which it didn't get that cold compared to where I live now. And I would just sit there, do drawing, and just think about things. I do remember it was around this age that I think I might have been, I can't remember the year. I think it was 2000 or 2001. It might have been 2001 when the GameCube came out, the Nintendo GameCube. And I played this game called Soul Calibur on it all the time. And I would just sit in my room, I'd play that game some, and I would do a lot of drawing, kind of going back and forth between the two of them. And if you've ever seen the GameCube, it was like a square shape. It was purple, had a little handle on it for carrying, and the handle I had no use for it. I didn't really go anywhere. I had maybe one person that I hung out with during that time, and I didn't really ever hang out with him that often. I spent most of my time just at home. And it wasn't until I think later on, when I was like 11 or 12, that I ever hung out with anybody. And so I would just play the game, sit there, do some drawing, and the house that we lived in at the time was pretty cheap. I mean, the walls had cracks in it. The windows weren't sealed very well. So it would either get really hot in there or really cold. We were actually cooler in the summer with the window open than closed, because it was as if the heat just stayed in the house and got hotter, so we would just open the window or put a fan in the window. I don't think I ever had air conditioning until I was maybe 15. So yeah, I lived half of my life without air conditioning in Florida, so that was pretty warm. I live in an upstairs apartment now, and it does not get anywhere near as hot, even though I'm upstairs and in the summer, than it did when I lived down there in the summer at ground level. But yeah, there's a lot of memories of things that happened during that time, from when I was like around 12 years old. There's a lot of changes between school, friends, game system I was playing, drawing, and everything else that was going on, that I've got a lot of things to talk about. So I will be talking more about this in future videos. So if there's any topics or suggestions that you have that you'd like me to cover, of any stories or topic suggestions, then I can cover it in a video. But right now I'm going to go ahead and work on more drawing and see what else I can make. Hope you enjoyed this doodle of what looks like some kind of ghost or character with a hood. So you all have fun doodling and drawing, and let me know in the comments below what you think of it, and hope you have a good day. Have fun doodling, and I will see you all in the next video. Talk to you all later. See ya.